You're going to start your sampler for Home and Careers. You have to sew a sampler so that you can learn and demonstrate that you understand how to do 3 stitches: running stitch, overcast stitch, and blanket stitch. First of all, you're going to put your first, last name on the tape and your Home and Careers number. When you get your needle, you will be storing it in the tape. That means that you're going to be going in and then back out of the tape. And that is how you're going to store your needle when you put your sampler away at the end of class. This goes in your bag, your Ziploc bag. Now I'm going to show you how to thread this needle. This here is the eye of the needle. This is the pointy end of the needle. Don't play with the needle and don't poke anybody with the needle. So what you're going to do is put your thread through the eye of the needle. And that is how you start sewing. So here's the thread. And you're going to put it through the eye of the needle. You're going to pull the thread. See? Needle is on the thread now. You're going to pull the thread until both ends of the thread are equal. Like this. Now this is the knot that you have to learn how to make in order to start sewing. You take the ends of the thread, wrap them slowly around your finger about 3 times. You're going to roll this off of your finger. If you let go, there's not going to be a knot. You want to make sure that you don't let go. So wrap this around the tip of your index finger about 3 times and roll it off. You may need to use and pull. May need to use your other finger to hold it. You don't want to let go of it. Pull, pull, pull. There's your knot. The first stitch you're going to do is the running stitch. Now this is gingham fabric and there are rows of squares going up and down and back and forth. So this is vertical, this is horizontal. Now at the intersection of these squares, you will see here's a square, here's the corner. We are going to be sewing from corner to corner, corner to corner. That is the spacing I want to see. So you're going to put your needle in to the corner here, and I'm going to use a different needle for that. You're going to put your needle in the corner and pull it. Now this is where I want to see your knot is on the tape side of your fabric. Now you're going to turn it over, and here is the next corner of that same box. So you're going to go in to that corner and pull it. Don't pull it tight. I don't want it squished up like that. I want it nice and flat. Turn your fabric back over. Go to the next corner. Right there. Pull it through. Try to be very careful pulling it through so that your fabric or your thread doesn't tangle up. Make a knot. There you go. Turn it over again. You are going from corner to corner on one row of squares, all the way to the end. Just like that. Flip it back over to the next corner. Now, when you're comfortable doing this, this is another thing you can do. Is where you're holding your fabric and you're not really looking at the back. And you just draw, you see, draw your needle. You can kind of see where it's pushing through the fabric. When you see where the tip of that needle is, push it from the back side. When you get more comfortable with sewing, you can do that. I will show you one more time. When you go through the front at the corner, and when you get more comfortable, like I said, you can hold the fabric here. There is your needle. You can see where it is. When you see the tip of your needle at that corner, push it through. And you don't have to keep flipping your fabric back and forth. This is one other way, too, that you can do this. I've got to turn that this way to show you. Is you can go in the front, go to the corner, using that go right to the corner coming up, go in the corner, come back up the next corner. Okay, this is kind of advanced. So if you're experienced in sewing, you can also do it this way. Now I've got several stitches at once. You can do it any of those ways. Now, most of you that haven't sewn, I would suggest that just for now, you stick with going into the corner, pull it, flip it back over, go to the next corner from the back. Now, you're going to do this all the way across. You're going to be doing this stitch all the way across. But for just to save time, I'm going to show you how to do your stitch, your knot that you're going to be doing at the end of a line of stitching. So here, you're going to, if you want to stop your stitching here, see this is nice, flat, nice and flat. Where the thread is coming up, you are going to take one little stitch of fabric, tiny, tiny stitch of fabric, right where that thread is coming through, like that. See? You're going to pull the needle through, but before the knot closes, or before this loop closes, see how it's looped? Before that loop closes, you are going to go through, here, tangle. You're going to go through the loop. Before that loop closes, you're going to go through the loop. That is a single knot. Now you're going to do the same thing in the exact same spot, right on top of that other knot you just did. This is a double knot. See? Go through the loop before the loop closes. Pull, pull, pull. That is how you do your first line of stitching and your knot to start and your knot to end a line of stitching. They are two different knots, and your full line of the running stitch is going to look like this, all the way across.